Hi there, and welcome to this presentation on IXL Learning, a simple solution for diverse needs. We're going to be looking at the opportunity for the district to invest in this mathematics program, and I'll be guiding you through this exploration, and my name is Laura Colley. So we're going to start off with looking at the needs in the district. So in our district, we have a variety of learners. We've got students entering grade 9 programs, adult learners returning to upgrade courses or to complete the adult graduation program. And these groups have been identified to have significant gaps in their math skills. Another main group are kindergarten learners arriving with very little numeracy experience. Another kind of population that we're looking at are students who are missing significant amounts of school due to health reasons, social reasons, etc., and then struggling to jump back into math courses. So there's many different reasons why learners in the district are struggling with basic math skills. With limited resources, materials, teacher support time, education assistance support time, their own study time, parent support at home, resources at home, these gaps can be difficult to address. As a result, our district is searching for a product to make an investment in that will support distance learners, online learners, students in the K-12 programs. So if we take a look at the district achievement contract, it outlines the need for teachers to implement student-specific strategies based on identified students' numeracy needs. So we're trying to find something we can invest in that is going to work with a number of different learners and support them individually. The district achievement contract also states a commitment to improving student achievement in the understanding of mathematical concepts. So from there, we can kind of have a background of what our goals are and what we're looking to do. And we're going to carry on with the presentation and see how an investment in IXL Learning can help to support those goals district-wide. Ministry of Education, the current service plan presents a number of objectives, and a major theme that is found throughout is the continual improvement of personalized learning programs. Personalized learning takes into account the learning motivations, needs, and styles of each individual learner. And we're going to look at later on in the presentation how IXL can also support the goals found within that service plan. Another key piece in the current service plan is looking at the importance of foundational skills, so things like reading, writing, and numeracy. The service plan report suggests that now, more than ever, students need numeracy skills to succeed in the workplace and life. So numeracy skills have been identified in the service plan as essential for post-secondary education and training. So the service plan also proposes 5 key elements to supporting a transformation in education. So we're looking at personalized learning, quality teaching and learning, flexibility and choice, high standard learning, and learning empowered by technology. So a little further on in this discussion, we're going to take a look at how IXL Learning aligns with those key elements. We're going to take a closer look now at some of the key features of IXL and how it fits into the learning marketplace. We have an idea of the background. So we're going to look at something called the Cube, and it's going to give you a real general overview of how it fits in. So the type of market that IXL is targeting is the K-12 market, and they're offering a content service. Who typically buys IXLs? Like ourselves, school districts, individual teachers often purchase this for their programs, parents for home practice, and students. The global target audience is largely the wired Anglophone countries. Now we're going to specifically look at some of the strengths of IXL Learning. So key features of IXL, they promote a focused learning environment. They have their materials set up in such a way that guessing is not an option. They try to approach each prescribed learning outcome from multiple angles. It's fun. It incorporates lots of interesting visuals and as well as a reward system. It supports useful and accessible tracking tools, and they also use real applications to spark interest and create value in what students are learning. So IXL has a number of key features. First off, it is aligned with the provincial curriculum. This means that no time will need to be spent modifying resources to fit the prescribed learning outcomes. IXL also generates detailed performance reports, so it's easy for students, teachers, and parents to see what practice has been completed, how often the program has been used, as well as identify strength areas and trouble areas. It can be tailored to individual student needs for enrichment or skill building. IXL enables teachers to set practice goals for students as a group or individuals, as well as assign homework sets. Every question is unique to keep learners engaged, and like I said before, reward systems also work to keep learners engaged. So things like ribbons, medals, certificates, and other virtual prizes when skills are mastered. IXL works with other technology. It is compatible with electronic whiteboards, so it can be used as a teaching tool within the classroom. It works across a number of operating systems. There's also an iPad app available. Another benefit to IXL is that it provides a number of opportunities for professional development. They host regular webinars. They have a number of user guides on their site, and they also have a blog where there's opportunities to share ideas and resources, as well as a comprehensive help center. So company information, we're going to take a look at the background information for the company so you can see that, it's a well-established company and the product will be sticking around and supported for some time. So the company was originally founded in 1998, and they released the first website that allowed teachers and learners to create and share customized study materials. And it was one of the most popular education sites in the early days of the web. A very solid team that backs this product. Paul Mishkin is the CEO. He has a background in software engineering, and he studied computer science as well as educational software design at Harvard. His team is put together with a range of professionals with backgrounds in computer science, teaching, managing partners, educational publishing. So here's a quick look at some of the stats on IXL Learning. They have 3 successful distinct products. They're used in all 50 U.S. states and more than 170 countries. They have more than 4 million active subscribers, and 20 million math problems are served up per day. All right, so here are the goals that we discussed earlier, and we're now going to have a look at how IXL aligns with these goals. So IXL affords personalized learning. Teachers can view progress reports and design programs for students based on their actual needs, rather than having all students follow the same path at the same pace. IXL is a quality product. While there are many other math programs, practice programs available, IXL has a higher level of quality. IXL also promotes flexibility and choice. It can be used on a number of different devices, anytime and anywhere that has an internet connection. As mentioned above, it enables learners to work on what they need for how long they need. There's a huge number of questions available, so there's always a choice of what to work on. It is also aligned with provincial curriculum, and it is developed and supported by a team that has produced quality products for the past 16 years. IXL also fits in with the district's mandate to empower teachers and learners with technology. So we're going to take a quick look at the sections framework for assessing whether investment in particular technology is appropriate from Bates and Poole in 2003. So section stands for students, ease of use, cost structure, teaching and learning, interactivity, organization, novelty, and finally for speed. So we're going to go through each one step by step and see how IXL Learning lines up with this framework. So the first category is students. In our district, students have a high level of access to the internet. So in school itself, at home, and through personal devices. IXL covers a wide range of skill levels, and students can start where they need. So it's very appropriate for our student population. Ease of use. Is the interface and design reliable and intuitive to the learner? IXL has a very simple interface for students with help guides. For teacher, help guides are also available, as well as professional development resources. Cost structure. So when it's purchased in bulk, the cost per student is about $6. It is very reasonable, and if we compare it to something like the cost of photocopying or workbook purchase. It is fully supported by IXL, so it would not require any IT time or support. Staff development time would not be necessary, as it is fully aligned with provincial curriculum, so no modifications would need to be made to it. One potential cost would be some release time for professional development, so that teachers can come together and find ways to use it most effectively in their classrooms. Teaching and learning, will it enhance learning? IXL will enhance learning by providing a motivating environment for math practice. The next category, interactivity. Does it move beyond the learner just reading, viewing, and listening? So I would say this is maybe one of the areas of weakness. Students are primarily interacting with the content through reading and selecting responses. So you could, as an educator, find ways to make it a little bit more interactive, maybe have challenges within the class and so on. And that's something that could be discussed as part of professional development. So organization is an effective system in place to ensure that a particular media or technology is both feasible and practical. Definitely the district is on board with embracing different technology to improve student learning. So I think the biggest thing here would be promoting use of IXL. Novelty. So most students are very familiar with accessing internet resources. Teachers do not require any special skills to use it. Novel in that it's a break from a textbook or a workbook, but it's not so novel that students and teachers won't know how to use it. And then the last category is speed. So it's very quick and easy to implement as it's all ready to go online. Any updates that would need to be made would be performed by IXL Learning. In conclusion, IXL Learning is a simple solution for the diverse needs that exist in our district.
Created using Powtoon.